Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm going to be showing you a super strong 65% win rate Trundle jungle build. That is going to be a Tiamat into Divine Sunder Rush, into Titanic, into Sterix. Sunfire Aegis is still a great option for Trundle jungle. The biggest downside of that item is it's so weak until you actually have it finished. The only real good thing about it is it's on hit damage on flame touch, which is pretty nice, but you have to actually have it finished to get the flame touch aspect of it. You're going to auto attack Q. Q is a great auto resetter. It also gives you more AD, and it sucks some AD away from whatever you're using it against. We're going to go ahead and skip Krugs and Raptors. You can take Krugs if you want to. You should really try to stay away from Raptors as much as possible. For your runes, Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Alacrity, Coup de Grace, Free Boots, and Approach Velocity is super important. Without Approach Velocity, you're not really going to be able to stay on top of people. Your Q is the slow and your E is the slow, so if you land either one on your opponent, you'll be moving even quicker into them, which is really nice. I'm pulling these together just so I can take them at the same time, apply my red buff burn to both and my jungle item burn to both. Help me take it a little bit faster. Grunt heals you up a lot anyways. You want to try to get level 3 on Trundle and then start pressuring the map. Oh my goodness, that did not just happen. That is incredible. It's not a huge deal. It's only going to slow us down like 6 seconds. So after your 3 camp clear, you want to invade the enemy jungler. We should still find him on his red buff. Master Yi is not the fastest clearing champion in the world, so it should be fine. You should be full health after your 3 camp clear, have double refill, and all 3 of your abilities. We're going to pillar him back into us, auto attack Q reset, and he's dead. Very close fight. We'll take his Krugs. He did a 4 camp clear. You obviously skip these. I'll just take the big one and then go for Scuttle. You can take off Scuttle Shield with your E. The worst thing about Trundle E is it makes you take turret aggro, so be careful when you're diving. If you're not ready to tank it, keep in mind if you hit them with your E, even though it does 0 damage, it artificially makes you take turret damage. Like no other ability in the game does that. Like Nasus Swither doesn't do that. Fiddle Fear before, when it used to do 0 damage, it didn't make you take turret aggro. Veigar stun doesn't make Veigar take turret aggro, I don't believe either. I wish I had my pillar for this gank, but at least I'll get opposite side Scuttle. Mastery's gonna miss out on both. I'm actually gonna go ahead and hold on to my pillar since I know I want to gank bot lane after this. Fighting on your W is good. You get movement speed and a bunch of attack speed. It's very nice. And 25% increased healing. A little additive bonus there. We're going to W, pillar them in towards my teammate. Bonker down. We're going to exhaust him. Ideally, we want to get his flash. I think if my teammate stayed on him, we might have been able to kill him. It was going to be close, but I think ultimately our exhaust did get his flash out of him, which is really important. I think he was top side. Pretty sure he went for his Krugs. We'll see. We'll check real quick. Yeah, this jungle's open. I think he's in my top side or his top side right now. Last time I checked, he crossed through mid to top side jungles. So we might as well take this. We might actually be able to kill Sona as she's coming back to lane. We don't have red buff anymore. Never mind. Plus, she already got back. At least we got the Gromp. Looks like Darius died and he's losing a colossal wave. First item rush Tiamat. And then we are going to go for our Divine Sunderer. Trundle jungle does fall off. Very similar to a Warwick or a Xin Zhao. That type of thing. He starts to fall off. Trundle plays best against melee champions and he plays best against tanky champions since your R steals a bunch of their max HP and a bunch of their armor and magic resist as well. That's what makes him so good against tanks, thick boys. He plays very well against Nunu. Nunu is one of his best matchups in the game because you can block his snowball, you can solo him, you can suck him dry, all that good stuff. So if you're up against a Nunu, pick Trundle and you'll probably just win the game for free. Ziri's level 6 already. Holy crap. We're pretty fed, but the mid laners are both higher level than us. So stupid. It's just the state of the jungle right now. You gotta soak minion XP. Neither one of them has flash. You want to try to return to the lanes you've been abusing, because they'll be so worn down mentally that you'll probably just get the kill. Plus they have no flashes, which is nice. Auto attack Q, and that's a kill. I'll take it. We'll go for that scuttle right after I get this fruit. Ooh, Ziri's dead. Mastery's blue buffs up. I'm not going to be able to take it from him because his teammates are going to be there as they're respawning from base. They'll collapse on me, and that'll be bad. I'm trying to pull the red buff to me here. Auto attack Q reset. Bonk it down with our W on. Since the enemy bot lane's still going to be missing flash, because bear in mind flash is longer cooldown than exhaust, and I used my exhaust when they were using their flashes, I will be returning to bot lane trying to pressure. Even if we lose our top side jungle, it's not a huge deal. Auto attack Q reset. And when you place your W, make sure you're placing it to where you're trying to go. Don't just place it on top of yourself. Kind of use it like pretend you're throwing out a thresh hook or something. You want to throw it towards your opponents, or if you're running away, obviously you'll put it that way. Let's use it as a speed up escape. Jeez, Sona's so fast, man. It's insane. These red buffs coming up, we could probably just take Dragon because he won't be here, or we could kill Ziri, assuming she doesn't have another ward here. Auto attack Q reset, and she's a goner. You can still take press the attack on Trundle. In ganks, usually press the attack is slightly better. The downside is for fights to the death, the lethal tempo is considerably stronger. Press the attack is just a little bit more bursty. But if you're both full HP and you're scrapping someone down, or if it's a team fight, lethal tempo is just way better to have. I just saw Mastery bot side. That's why I came over here. You got to keep a close eye on the mini map. That'll tell you what you can and can't get away with. That's why pings are pretty useless. Pings are only really useful for niche information. And if you're playing below D1, your teammates oftentimes won't share that niche information with you. Oftentimes they just keep it to themselves, or they might tell you even if it's not true because they just got confused. So just look on the mini map, makes you a much better player. Gonna swap autos and autos here. Team at AoE plus red buff burn plus jungle item burn. Someone's in here. I just don't know if he's over here at this point, so I'm not gonna fight it, but I know I can solo him, especially with my exhaust. Red Smite's very good on Trundle, but since we have approach velocity, Blue Smite's a little bit better, or a little bit higher value in the majority of cases because of the utility, moving that much faster into them. We'll go bot lane here in a second. The fact that Kai'Sa's low makes me think they probably blew some abilities to do that. Maybe a flash or something. Someone just got level 6, so she's gonna have her R. I decided, ooh, hey buddy, auto attack Q, gonna arm. He got destroyed. If you're wondering why he got destroyed, I canceled his auto attack with my E by putting it directly under him, so it was like an Alistar knockup. Plus, what else? Plus, I think I attacked him first with auto attack Q, so I kind of came in with more damage, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Because in terms of gold spent, me and him were pretty similar in gold spent there. I didn't even use my exhaust. Master Yi's damage mainly comes from Kraken Slayer and from not getting CC'd. So since he got CC'd and he doesn't have Kraken Slayer yet. Got him. Auto attack Q reset. I love exhaust, dude. It's so freaking good on Trundle. So freaking good. If you're playing any champion that runs approach velocity, Exhaust is a really good option because it's a lower cooldown than Flash, and it's way better for actually fighting people. Pillar her into my teammates, bonk her with a Q. I didn't go in for the auto attack Q reset because going in for a raw Q is like faster in terms of getting out of sight of getting away from the turret, and I figured she could just finish her off. I just wanted to get a little bit of damage in to help. Max your W second, Pillar last. Darius going ham. I'm gonna stick around just in case he's in the area, plus I want some of this turret gold. I'm gonna help him push this. Alright, he's bot side. He's gonna take dragon since I'm not there. I gotta go take Herald. Or I should say I should go take Herald. It's pretty free. We're gonna bonk him. That's funny that it saves its charge even though it got up and moved. Herald's only supposed to charge from its initial standing position. It's such a weird interaction with Trundle's Pillar because this Pillar is coded as a weird freaking ability because it does 0 damage, yet it makes you take aggro. It makes no sense. Vhagar Cage, Nasus Swither, or any other abilities that do 0 damage, they're just inherently not supposed to take aggro. Alright, it's reset time. We're going to get Divine Sunder and Titanic. Never mind, we get tier 2 boots first. Tier 2 boots is pretty good. Against their team. Yeah, I'll get plated. They have a lot of auto attacks. They're only APs their bot lane. Yeah, so I decided not to go for any Tenacity, Merc Treads, or Tenacity in my runes because they're all knockups. Aatrox is all displacements. Ziggs is a big displacement. Their only CC that Tenacity would really help me against is really just the Sona R. And it's like, if you're building Tenacity only for Sona R, it's probably not worth it. If their team was really heavy AP, I would get the Merc Treads just for the magic resist alone, but I mean, it's only Ziggs Sona, so I might as well get the plated still caps for the triple AD. Wow, Aatrox just got a solo kill. Impressive. I'm gonna shove this in and then take Master Yi's red buff. I didn't want to go bot side, figured it was gonna be worded up. Since they have full prio, full pressure. I'm taking this Darius. Bad Darius. I want it, even though I already had a red, I want it for the XP bonus. I get more XP than he does because I have jungle admin, he doesn't, so. Master Yi, come on, buddy. I know you want it. He's gonna walk in right there, I think. I think he's gonna do it. Or Zeri's gonna take Krugs or something. Is something warded? Like, what's going on here? This is weird. I need to delay my Herald pre-14 minute. Now we're not even gonna get... I guess the outer bot turret is where I needed to be there to lay Herald. Sona out of position. She's low mana. Level 10 Elise is going in. Gets the kill. Swoops in from behind Ziggs. Easy pickup. I'll go lay my Herald. Now's the time. There's no one to defend it. Trundle absolutely wrecks turrets because he can auto attack Q reset on them. And his W attack speed. You'll see here in a second. Might even be able to keep Herald up. Yep, we'll get to use Herald one more time. We need to hurry though before Ziggs R's or something. I want to get one more big bonk and I'll come in from behind. There's several enemies top side, so... Oh, nice, we got it. I think I can get Sona here. Gotcha, buddy. At least we got our R. That's something. There's a ward right there, so I pinged it. Aatrox got a bounty turret since his team's behind. He got that extra gold there. Doesn't really matter too much. Gonna hit her with that pillar into us. Pillar placement's really important, guys. It's like a little Alistar headbutt and an Alistar knockup. You can push them where you want them to go by nudging them with it by putting it under them, but favoring it to where it pushes them where you want them to go, just like I did there. We pushed her into us. A bunch of goofballs. 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐿 is actually kind of big. I don't know if I can turn it on him here. That exhaust was pivotal. I think if I didn't have that exhaust, I would have died for sure. Or the 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐿, since he's the healthier, more fed champion with more armor. That made us a lot tankier. I think the exhaust just made the diff there. Good Elise stun. Solid bait. I'm going to back for the Titanic. Ooh. Yeah, Sona doesn't have R because I got it earlier. Yeah, Sona not having R there, actually kind of a big deal. If Sona had R, at least definitely would have died. Okay, that's free dragon. Nice, 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 nice. I really like Trundle right now. He feels like a more... This is going to sound bad, but he sounds like a more consistent Warwick because his pillars range and work inherently pre-6. He really has no range. He struggles to close that final last gap. The vision gap. Once Warwick shows up on the enemy screen, he really struggles to get there. And Trundle pillar, man, that's like a Lux key. It's got some range to it, and it's not really a skill shot since it's so gosh darn girthy and wide. It's like a Gragas belly flop. There's no way to really dodge it. Now that we have Titanic, we're gonna go for that Sterix. We'll grab double control wards, W out of base of the movement speed bonus. Trundle's late game, like we talked about, he does fall off like he Zins out or Warwick would. So you are looking to get Heralds and Dragons and try to end the game pre-30, pre-35 minute. That's what you're looking to do. So we'll go for this Herald and try to end the game off of it. Once the enemy AD carries full build, or I guess in this case AP carry, they can do half your health before you even get close. And the whole point of Trundle is to cream with autos and Q resets constantly. Get a wood down right there. Probably should have just gone for that Herald. Going to this fight seems kind of silly. I haven't used my W just to get over here. We should be winning the fight. Are the 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐿 for the extra armor. And yep, that is a 1 fight. Very nice. And that's it, guys. They FF'd. That's all there was. If you enjoyed this Trundle Jungle commentary guide for Season 12, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is kingstixbusiness. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Looking at damage dealt tend to be champions, we were one of the higher ones up on the team, but not the highest in the game. Something to keep in mind, our damage is pretty much all kill damage. There's no real poke damage to it. Taking a look at damage taken, we've taken the most on our team. 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐿 had taken the most in the game. For self-mitigated damage, I was not the highest Darius was. That's interesting. For runes, we had 44 seconds of full uptime lethal tempo. We had it maxed out 4 different times. Triumph healed us for 895 damage. It gave us 280 gold. We finished alacrity by the 10-minute 30-second mark. Coup de grace did 381 damage. We got free boots by the 9-minute mark. That's decent. And approach velocity hastened us for 47 seconds. Pretty solid. All in all, Trundle, once again, very similar to playing a Warwick. I personally prefer him to a Warwick right now.